Hey, yo, what is going on, you guys? Tucker here with a brand new video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be going over the brand new patch that just came out today on April 10th, 2024. This has been absolutely crazy. It changes the game, kind of flips it on its head a little bit. A lot of big changes from Zabu to Eliath, Lady Deathstrike, Strong Guy, Pixie, and Sandman. We're going to go through each card individually and see what's up. So the first change we have here, which is one of the craziest changes from this entire patch, is that Eliath is now a 6/8 and no longer destroys your opponent's cards in this location, which I know is something we have been wanting for a hot minute. This card hasn't bugged me as much as other people, but it used to destroy every single unrevealed card in this location. Originally, it just destroyed any card that was played here on this location, but now it removes the text that all unrevealed enemy cards have here. And it is a 6/8. It got a steep power bump, but it completely offsets its original ability, so you no longer have to worry about your cards just being absolutely nuked when you don't have priority. So it's a great change for most decks. It's a sad change for some of these control decks that were just trying to control and limit you to playing to one lane, so they'd have priority for Eliath. But holistically, for the health of the game, I think this is a great change overall. You're still probably going to see him in control lists. It's a better hit for Thanos lists. This also, if you have priority, this can protect your cards from Shang-Chi. You may not destroy Shang-Chi like you used to, but this can protect your cards from Shang-Chi or a Shadow King, and that 8 power is nothing to mess with. The second craziest change in this patch is Zabu is dead. Officially, Zabu is dead. Zabu is no longer an ongoing. All your 4-cost cards cost 1 less. He is an on reveal until the end of next turn. We're getting a lot of these cards until these end of next turn kind of situations. So this is absolutely crazy. Something I was thinking about with Zabu, though. You could play a Grandmaster onto Zabu on like a turn 5 or maybe even a turn 4, probably turn 5 with another 4-drop, so you would be able to get the Zabu interaction for turn 6. So you do get a bit of Grandmaster value if you want to put that in, which is something I'm probably going to be working on myself. But that is the best way, I guess, to maximize Zabu or just use him as a turn 5 play. This is crazy. Zabu's dead. Eliath is pretty much dead. Like, these are both just completely different cards now. Holy smokes. Another super crazy change is Sandman. Sandman is now a 5/7, and just like Zabu, it is an on-reveal. Players can only play 1 card next turn. So, no longer ongoing. You are not ramping Sandman out to play on turn 4. Maybe you are, but more than likely, this is a turn 5 play to counter a Sarah, to counter maybe a Zabu turn 5 play, maybe a Ravonna turn 5 play, maybe you Odin this card, but this is also crazy. Another on reveal, so I'm thinking still with all these on reveal cards, I'm thinking a lot of the Grandmaster value. But 5/7, he went from a 5/4 to a 5/7, so that's a good power bump, but you no longer ramp out Sandman. This is crazy. I'm telling you, this entire patch just is berserk. Keeping up with all of these 5/7s and these power bump changes, Lady Deathstrike is now a 5/7, which is great. She got her power bump, but the thing about Lady Deathstrike now, she has pretty much the same ability. So Lady Deathstrike was originally a 5/4, and you destroyed any card in this lane that had less power than her. So it's pretty much the same thing, but now she has a additional 7 power, which that could add up, which I think there's a lot of power creep going on right now, but she still destroys cards that are 3 or less power. So you can destroy a Zabu, you can destroy a Mobius, you can destroy a Ravonna, you can destroy an Angela that has not been buffed enough. You can destroy a lot of these kind of pretty good situational cards ongoing that help your lanes. Destroys Patriot, destroys Cerebro still. You can't destroy Luke Cage anymore if you were to buff her. You can't destroy Miss Marvel if you buff her anymore. So it's better stats for her, but it's pretty much, it's the same ability, but she has more power herself. So if you do play a Lady Deathstrike, you aren't limited to just that 4 power that doesn't, you know, help get you over the top anymore, but you do have 7 power to play with, but it's pretty much the same ability, just power creep. So we were talking about how Strong Guy was kind of crazy. He got updated again, not this last patch, but kind of recently, to a 3/3 ongoing +6 if you had 0 cards in your hand. Now, you can play Strong Guy in discard, which is kind of crazy. So you can have your Morbius, you can have your Strong Guy, and you can have a Dracula. As long as you keep Apocalypse as the last card in your hand, you get that +6 onto your Strong Guy. Are we going to be flexing Strong Guy into discard now? Like more standard discard opposed to just like the Dracula kind of like slam discard where you have like a Destroyer or an Infinite still in your hand? This is pretty interesting. I think there's an argument to tech him into some of these decks to get that additional 6 power, but who knows? I think this is going to be crazy. A good change, honestly, to make Strong Guy more viable, which also helps people in lower collection levels as well. But man, this is crazy. Shadow King got a new update to its text to set all cards to their base power. This is just the same exact on reveal over here, but it makes it just more streamlined so you know exactly what Shadow King is doing. Pixie also just got an update to her text to make her a little bit less confusing. It's still the same ability. You shuffle the based cost of your cards. So if you have a She-Hulk and like a High Evo list and you skip a turn and then you play Pixie, it's not going to shuffle that 5 cost She-Hulk into a different card because you skipped a turn. And anyways, with the Death and the She-Hulk interaction as well, those cards do not get altered if they were to, not be played. Like Yondu won't hit a She-Hulk or a Death unless you have pixied them beforehand, because then their costs change. Prior to that, they don't have that cost change until they hit your hand. Also in the shop at the moment, if you guys have not seen them yet, we do have 3 new emote slots that are cosmetic items. They are 2,200 gold, so they're a little steep, a little over $30, or maybe a little less than $30 per emote. So that's a little crazy. There are some great emotes, though. We have the Leonardo DiCaprio Beast. We have Domino rolling the dice, getting some RNG for you. And then we got a Goose emote, because we all love Goose. Secondly, we do have bonus boosters now. So instead of you ending with some weird, odd, junky number for your credits, with this right here, it just gives you the exact amount of boosters you would need to upgrade this card. So like it costs how much it would cost pretty much normally. So this is 500. This is 500 normally anyways. This is 400 to get to Ultra Border, which is what the Devil Dino and the Death are at the moment as well. But so we've got some better just cosmetic features. So with the new customization as well, it's not currently in the game, but this is pretty much an example of what it would be. So you have your card here. I have Kitty Pryde. I have a Rainbow Kirby with gold on it, and I can show it for you guys. So I have gold, and I have the Rainbow Kirby, but we should be, with this feature, able to do inked and put the Rainbow Kirby on. It's not in the game just yet. It's kind of bugged at the moment. But you should be able to do any split you have for one variant onto any other variant of that single card with the new update as well. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I really appreciate it. If you guys stuck around to the end, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to keep doing more stuff like this in the future because it's so much fun, as well as just like doing deck guides, just kind of mix it up. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and it's been real, my friends. Tucker out.